All right, all right, all right. Everybody, you ready to go?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right, Buggy, give me that countdown.
5,
Wait.
four.
Give me the Blackbeard version, son. Give me the Blackbeard.
Don't give you the what?
Yalla.
Yeah, give me the Blackbeard version, bro.
Damn, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Okay. 5 0 4
There we go.
3
There we go.
2
Everybody, we are back. What's going on? It is the OP Boys. We're back with another episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate it. But those of you that don't know, and this is your first episode, first of all, what are you doing? We got 14, 15 more episodes. Go check that out and then come back here. All right. For those of you that don't know, we talk about everything specifically One Piece for this podcast. Talk about other stuff too, but right now we're gonna do a whole One Piece episode based on the latest chapter, which was 1074. And my God, insane. But before I get to that, just want to reintroduce my host over here. We got the one, the only, the prophet. What's going on, man? What's happening?
I'm getting kind of mad, bro.
You getting mad? What are you getting mad for?
Oda's getting me out of a job, bro.
Bro, when you said man, I just immediately thought of Terrence Howard, bro. I hate you.
And we got my boy Puggy the Happiness Clown down here. We're gonna have to switch the roles because this is crazy out here. No, we're just joking. Wow. Guys, so I guess we can start off like section wise. So we'll start off at the beginning and then work our way down. So let's do that. All right.
Bet.
All right,
Got
bet.
this.
This is crazy. Wow. All right, so I'm gonna tell y'all something too. I don't know about y'all, but I got very confused because I thought this was a seraphim at first. Because at the beginning we see one of the
Oh, you mean when it transfers to the pacifista?
Yeah, the pacifista.
Yeah.
So it's like going crazy. It's destroying all of the not the Marines, the government agents. And you find out it's a Mark III. It's a new Pacifica that we have not seen. It's crazy.
And I think it's
what do you guys think
the
about
one that Luffy dodged earlier in the Egghead too when he was looking at the pacifista.
Yeah, that was I think, but that was a like a security guard robot.
True.
Yeah, it was like a Decepticon.
Yeah, exactly. It was like that. Yeah, it was like that. But I don't know. Like me, I noticed that this is very different from the other Pacificas we've seen. Like this is more advanced, and they said it too. But I've noticed that it looks more like Kuma than the other ones do.
Yeah.
Maybe that's me.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Yeah, because like when I look at it, I thought it was Kuma at first. I was like, oh, Kuma got the egghead already? How does this happen? But then, we see the Pacific and going wild and stuff. But what do you guys think about that, though?
I think they got an army.
Surprised.
I think they got an army.
They got an army?
Yeah, there's like 50 of them.
Yeah, son. It's mad at these things, too. And that just goes to show you, like, Vegapunk. Yo, Vegapunk has like no time, bro. Like he's building all of these machines. Like, how does he get the time to do this shit? I don't understand it.
Well, he gets paid to do it.
That's what happens when you got 5 different bodies.
This is true too. This is very true. But yeah, so as we're going along the chapter, we see the actual Pacifica attack. And we see it. I don't think we ever seen Kuma do stuff like this, right?
No, this is like something new.
Yeah, because we're seeing like I'm looking at it now, we're seeing the Pacifica, the Mark III, like using like the paw power as like a shield. And I don't think we've ever seen nothing like that before. But I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty exciting too.
Yeah, we're about to get rid of Kuma because they don't need him anymore. All the pacifistas about to take his job.
I was gonna ask y'all that. Like, do you think that Kuma's gonna take the L? Like, you think he's gonna be, deleted?
I mean, Kuma's no longer Kuma if we think about it.
Yeah. Neither is Bonnie.
Can I also say
You got my joke?
I was a bit underwhelmed with this chapter.
Really?
Just a little bit.
Okay. What specifically had you underwhelmed?
Just everything that was going on in Egghead at the moment.
I gave the chapter a 7.5.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, it wasn't so underwhelming to me, but there's one specific thing I didn't like.
No, I'm not saying it's a terrible chapter. I'm just saying it wasn't what I was expecting.
Right. But one of the things I didn't like about this chapter, and we're actually going to it right now, is with Setsumaro. I personally felt like he should have been dusted, honestly, especially how he got hit, you know. And I'm not mad because I was wrong, but it was just because we talked about this. Oda has a problem with apparently killing his characters.
Yeah, he's said this multiple times.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like it's been like what, 10 years since what's her name died? Ace and Whitebeard.
Well, if we want to think about who was the actual last person to die,
Akazaya 9
was Pedro.
Oh yeah, that dude. Pedro, Akazaya 9. But it wasn't even all the Akazaya 9. It was just like
two members.
It was two.
Right. And we didn't really give a damn about those members. Like
and that's the thing, like I didn't really feel like the loss of Izu or Ashura, honestly. Like when Ashura blew up, I'm like, there's no way that guy's dead. And then later on it's confirmed he's dead. I'm like, damn, okay, so countless of times people have taken a bomb to the face, but
who won that
Ashura dies.
Who's the one that took a nuke?
Pell. That was Pell.
Pell, yeah. Pell took a whole nuke to the face. He's alive. But apparently...
that just means Ashura's weaker.
I mean, yeah, well, he, Pell's his own it too, so that helps too. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, like... Well, I mean, I don't know, because we've seen Dynamite do big damage in the One Piece world. Because I remember when Pedro...
Every time you say Pedro, I keep thinking Pedro for president.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, every time.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time too. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen that. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie.
It's been a long time, but every time you say Pedro, I keep thinking that.
Yo, when was the last time I saw that movie?
What movie again?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Shit, it's been a while.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this football over the mountain.
That's what Garp does.
Technically, yeah.
Yo, he be breaking whole mountains out here with just cannonballs. It's crazy. Great. Oh, I didn't want to get into that too, but we'll get to that in a little bit. All right, so and then we got another section with Luffy and the others. I thought it was funny because we've gotten to the point where Luffy is like chilling, and he's got two of the baddest dudes right at his feet, knocked the hell out, and he chilling. Like if we got to that point where he's that powerful, he can do that shit. It's crazy.
And then get tired from walking.
Yo,
running.
But that's crazy. Well, see, this is what I wanted to talk about too, because I know, Buggy, you had a thing about that. Do you want to explain that real quick?
About Luffy being tired?
Yes.
After the Gear 5 transformation?
Yes.
So, I don't want to say exactly what it is per se, because like I really don't know. Maybe he's not used to the transformation yet. But
okay,
it's like the video I shared earlier in the week. Like people that use their devil fruits don't have any drawbacks. It's a part
for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if this is Luffy getting used to his devil fruit awakening or not. Because remember, he just came up with whatever attacks he could with his gears and stuff like that.
Yeah, the guy in your background almost got 8.
That is
Lucci
true.
almost got. Yeah, Lucci about to be food.
Some Pac-Man stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing too. Like every one of his gears, Luffy has had like drawbacks.
It,
to a
it's
certain
it's
extent.
it's funny because after the time skip, the only thing he really had a drawback was Gear 4.
Yeah, yeah.
And then even during Wano, he was easily transitioning from Gear 4 Snake Man to Bound Man to his base form and
Easily.
easily.
He was going back and forth with no issue.
Yeah, but
And
to be
then
honest,
I
that kind of upset me though.
really,
Yeah, because of this reason. Think back to the first fight with Wano. Not the first time they fought Kaido, but when they first fought again on top of Onigashima, when
okay.
Luffy was in Gear 4 and he was like, blasting Kaido repeatedly with that King Kong gun over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. Okay. I know
Then
got
he lost all that hockey, and then Zoro and all them had to protect Luffy.
you.
But then all of a
the
sudden,
rest, yeah.
yeah, but now all of a sudden he can handle Gear 4 without any problems and go right into Gear 5.
Yeah, because that was the thing that was confusing to me when I saw it in the manga too. Like, so he's just going in with no problem now. Because I remember even before he got to the island, where he dealt with the ships. It was him.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kid and Law,
Yeah,
they
him,
easily
Law, and
took care of that
Kid.
shit without no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he just automatically went to it and then just gave back and then went back to regular form and then he was fine.
Yeah,
And
but
then
that's
I
my
think
problem.
yeah.
That's my problem. Like, I feel like Gear 5 was really, 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 really rushed because he couldn't even handle controlling his 10-minute hockey for majority of that fight with Kaido.
No.
Well, most of the times he got knocked out though. It wasn't because of hockey consumption. It was because Kaido knocked his ass out.
Yeah, but I'm talking
It's
about
crazy.
when they first initially fought. When Luffy was hitting him over and over and over again, and Zoro had to protect him, and same with Kid and Law while he recuperated. It seems kind of rushed that all of a sudden now Luffy can handle Gear 4 and then go right into Gear 5 now.
Yeah, I hear what you're talking about because I mean, look at his whole journey though. Like his whole journey is like in a span of 2 years, or something like that, right?
It's like 2.5 years.
Yeah,
Like,
2.5 years, and he's out here fighting the top dogs out here. You know what I'm saying? Now he didn't really win per se, no, but just the fact that he's able to do what he's able to do is just like, yeah, this does kind of feel like rush. That's one of the things I could say that's a negative for One Piece a little bit so far. But I do like that.
It kind of feels like Pokemon to me in that aspect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you think,
I thought of Dragon Ball.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, because Ash never aged, but Luffy only aged like 2 years in this whole 25-year span. That's basically Pokemon.
Right. And Luffy has like been dealing with the strongest people he could find, especially with Kaido. And he continuously got his ass whipped. Like, it's crazy. Like,
since the time skip, the timeline, it's been like a few months since the time skip.
Right. And it feels like when he learned hockey, everything changed. Now he can do certain things to certain people that he couldn't do before.
He learned to get better control of it in Udon with Hyogoro.
Oh, for sure. And I felt like that was a great thing because at that point in Wano now, like he didn't even have to go to Gear 4. He could do everything in base form, basically. Which is crazy. I mean, yeah, he can still go in Gear 2 and get more power, but still, he didn't even have to go to Snake Man. Like, ever since after Wano, he never even went to Gear 4 anymore.
Honestly, you're probably not going to see his other gears for a while.
So do you think that they're obsolete, like Super Saiyan?
I really hope they don't do that. I really hope
so too. It'll like I said, like it'll probably be like Dragon Ball where Luffy tests his different gears against an opponent.
See, if they just go right into Gear 5 all the time, I already said this. I'm not gonna like One Piece as much.
Well, the thing is, Luffy also has to get used to it as well, since he's only used
it exactly twice. Right. But I can see where Brent coming from too, because if you can basically do everything that you can do in other gears in one gear, why would you go back to it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I can see that.
Because if you think about it, Gear 4 is basically just Gears 2nd and 3rd combined together.
Right. And he could be a gigantic dude in Gear 5. He don't even got to blow into that. He just become
automatically just
bigger.
Grows big as
he can become bigger. He got bigger than Kaido, right? I think something like that. You were jump roping
definitely,
with this
definitely bigger
motherfucker,
than
bro.
Kaido. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He don't even got to do that.
I
His fist alone, his fist alone was bigger than Kaido.
I can't wait for that scene to be animated where he just jump roping Kaido.
Well, actually, I wanted to ask y'all that too. Which kind of animation you think we're gonna get from that? You think we're gonna get like the one we got from last week, or you think we're gonna get like?
I don't want a CGI.
All I know is
because they've been using some CGI in the recent episodes.
All I know is not last week's episode, but the week episode before that was fire. The animation was amazing.
Oh, that's with Luffy and Yamato.
Yeah, Luffy and Yamato.
Yeah, I think that was last week. Yeah,
that was awesome. That was awesome.
Yo, for real. Yo.
That animation. If they do that animation with Gear 5, then that'll break the internet.
Yeah, I'll break the internet. Yeah. But I wanted to talk about that too, because I've been seeing more and more that animes have been using GCI more.
CGI, you mean?
Before. I'm sorry, CGI. That's a GCI.
I was like, what's GCI? What is that?
I'm sorry. I'm messing up today. Listen, I'm sorry, guys. You know what I mean? I've been noticing that more. I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side Dimensions.
Yeah.
I was watching that.
Good movie.
It is. It's long. It's too long, but it's good.
It's very long.
Yeah. I was like, yo, why is this 2 hours? I don't see why this needed to be like 2 hours. But it's fine. It's cool. It was a good movie. But I've noticed that even in Yu-Gi-Oh! In that movie, they were using CGI. For like when Kaiba uses the newer dual disc, that's when they use that for the monsters. But when they had the older dual disc, they used the hand-drawn animation. So I think, now we're getting to that point where little by little, we're mixing the two together. And I was just wondering, how do you guys feel about that real quick?
I actually prefer hand-drawn more.
With it as long as it's done right, because some CGI can look just god-awful.
I prefer hand-drawn more.
I do too.
For example, off topic of One Piece, Aang versus Ozai. Best hand-drawn fight of all time.
Yeah.
Best hand-drawn fight of all time. That shit looks so good.
Yo, any fight from Avatar: The Last Airbender mostly had hand-drawn fights. I think except when you get to Korra, I think.
Korra was CGI and hand-drawn.
But a lot of the fights hand-drawn. Right?
That I don't know, but I'll tell you, majority of Last Airbender was all hand drawn, especially the fight with Ozai. That was so good.
Yeah, I think the only CGI stuff were like the machines and stuff. I think like the tanks and all that stuff.
I just feel like hand drawn is a lot more fluid, and it looks cleaner. And it looks cleaner.
Yeah. Because even if you look at the older animations, it's like that they didn't have that back then, so they had to draw it as detailed as possible, and that's what really made animation the way it is now, because that's one of the reasons. So beautiful.
That's one of the reasons why I like Z better than Super.
Like what? Z.
That's one of the reasons why I like Z better than Super.
Yeah. Because I've noticed that they've been using that in a lot of their movies now, the CGI.
Yep,
they do.
Especially in the last one.
There you go.
Yeah, because like the last one, they used like the whole CGI, but with like some hand drawn here and there, which is pretty cool. But to be honest, I'd rather I don't know if you guys remember when they had the flashback in the beginning when Goku they showed Goku as a kid.
Oh yeah,
it was like I'd rather that animation rather than what we got, honestly.
Yeah, well, what do you prefer, hand drawn or CGI?
Tell me.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I prefer hand drawn, honestly.
So you're the same as me.
Yeah. I prefer hand drawn. If you're gonna do CGI, if you're gonna
GCI.
If you're gonna do that, that's fine. Just don't do it for a majority of the show or the movie. Like, do it for like the machines and stuff.
Douglas Bullet. Sorry, what?
When he,
what?
yeah, because when he did his awakening, it looked horrible, it looked trash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he should have been a real canon villain because he was awesome.
Yeah, I felt like that's why I didn't really like Stampede too, because like this could have been a character that was canon.
He should have been canon.
Have you seen Z?
Yeah.
Film Z? Yeah. I love Film Z. That's like one of my favorites.
I love the whole concept of the Neo Marines.
Yeah, man.
I wish there were an actual factor in the story.
See, and that's be my problem with the movies. Like, y'all got these great ideas that you could make canon, but y'all decide not to. And that's why I can't really get with the One Piece movies no more.
Well, they dodged that bullet.
Go. Get out.
Get out.
No, I'm talking to my dog. Get out.
This is the end of the episode, guys. We're done. We're over. It's good. I fucking can't with y'all.
But as far as me, I like hand-drawn animation. But if CGI is done well, I'm okay with it.
I like the CGI of Broly. The Broly movie was
See,
great.
That's what I was gonna bring up earlier as well, because there was moments where it was mostly hand-drawn.
Yeah,
like you could tell specific scenes were CGI.
Yeah, I think when Goku and Vegeta both do their special attack.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that definitely was, and that took me out of it.
It's funny because sometimes when I was watching the movie, I know we're off topic, but whatever. Every time I saw it go to CGI, my mind just immediately went to Dragon Ball Fighters, because that's
yeah. Have you played that, bro?
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, so that's the thing. I rather would just hand drawn, but if you're gonna do CGI, just
do you guys prefer
little of it as possible?
Do you guys prefer pre-time skip or new time skip for
pre-time skip?
Story wise?
Animation, story, and all that.
Oh, that's a tough one.
That's a good question. Damn.
Story pre-time skip, animation post-time skip.
Which post-time skip? Wano or pre-Wano?
Like around Whole Cake is where it started to pick up a little bit.
Yeah. Honestly, I would prefer Wano animation, because it's just so different from what we've gotten so far.
It's like you're watching a movie weekly.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know how they're able to keep this momentum up, but they have been for the most part.
I just remembered right now, Toei's going to be taking a break. So,
get out! Finally,
Finally.
What did I tell y'all? I told you we gonna get Gear 5 in December. I told you.
This
they needed it's like some Japanese holiday or something like that.
Totally.
Gotcha.
Instead of Toei.
So wait, it's for the week, or is it just for like the month?
It's 2 weeks.
Till December.
I can see that.
I remember it. I was reading it this morning. It was like the first 2 weeks of March.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because
now that we're reading and we're watching One Piece, we got to remember to take in consideration these Japanese holidays. Because
that's true.
Shit, when the New Year started, we were waiting on that freaking new chapter.
That was like a month, bro. Yeah, we was only there for a month or some shit. I don't know. I feel like every time I wait for a One Piece chapter, even if it take a week break, it feels too long.
Definitely.
It really does. Like, it's that good. Like,
it could really be Hunter x Hunter. You could be on hiatus for like years until now.
Yo, I'm glad you brought that up. I had randomly turned on the TV downstairs, and they were in the Chimera Ant arc. I was like, yes,
that is the best arc.
That is the best arc for sure. But yo, man, and I love Hunter x Hunter. I couldn't be faithful with the anime. I mean, with the manga, bro. I couldn't.
That's because of Karapika. He's trash. I hate that character.
Yeah, did they take him? He's like the main character now, right?
Yeah, no, I won't read it. I don't want Karapika. I can't stand Karapika.
I have no idea what's going on in the manga, so.
Yeah,
Gon and Killua aren't in it. Gon and Killua aren't in it.
Really?
The main character is
my friend told me, he's another person that I talked to One Piece about, that he says it's mostly just like talking in these chapters.
Yeah,
that's why I dropped it. That's why I dropped it.
That's why I won't do it.
Yeah. That's why I dropped it, because when I was reading, it was just mainly like dialogue, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just like, all right, y'all doing too much. Let me see something. Let me see some action. Let me see something. It's like every damn chapter was like dialogue, and it's like mad dialogue. It's not like in One Piece where you do have a lot of dialogue, but you also have action with
some action in between. Yeah,
like and there's been chapters when Oda has just done specifically just mainly just talking, and that's it. Even in Boruto in the manga, I know nobody want me to talk about that, but I mean, even in Boruto, they have like specifically like talking chapters, but then they make it up with the next chapter or two with its action in it too. So yeah, and yeah, from what I heard, Kurapika's like the main character basically, because I know they're on the evil continent or some shit like that.
Yeah, and honestly, I've always hated Kurapika. I love Hunter x Hunter, but that's the one character I cannot stand.
Where's Gon and Killua then?
Gon lost his powers.
That I remember.
Gon got it back.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got it back after. Yeah,
he got it after because of Killua's sister.
Yeah, she restored his Nen. I remember that.
That was in the manga or the anime?
That was in both.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Gon's sister has the power to make any wish come true.
Yeah, I remember that, but I didn't remember they do. I know they brought him back to like, to his regular form, like his regular base form. Because I know he was like old and decrepit.
He's got all his power. He's got all of his powers. He's with his dad.
That's crazy.
And then Killua was going around the regions with his sister.
So they really took a break while they got corrupted.
Yeah, Gon and Killua broke up.
They took the two best characters and placed the whole story on somebody else. That's
which would have actually been pretty cool, but it's like
if everything wasn't exposition.
Right. And I don't know, I actually like Kurapika, but we haven't had a lot with him, so I guess they're making it up now.
Let
me ask you a question.
Where's Leorio? I forgot what he's up to. Isn't he like the chairman or something like that?
I'm about to say,
he punched Gon's father. After that, he became a boss.
Well, that I remember.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. He did it with his power too. He said, "Nah, you won't be your dad, bro."
I don't remember what he did after the hunter.
The art, the hunter. Yeah, I forgot.
Where all the hunters came into the trial or court, whatever the hell that shit was.
Oh yeah, with the chairman.
Yeah.
The creepy ass dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I know he a villain though. He got that villain vibe to me.
Well, Hunter x Hunter actually has the first Gumma Gumma no Mi in it. The villain that uses the gum powers. Try to think of his name up.
Oh, you mean the offender?
Yeah, the
essay.
The Joker dude.
Hisoka is such a weird character, but I love him.
Let me tell you something. The most out of pocket thing that man has done was when he was talking to Gon on the phone, butt ass naked.
I remember
like in the window, butt naked, thing hanging out. Yo, I was just like, bro, I'm done. You're good. You a great character, bro. But it's just like, bro, you do it too much.
All right,
I don't know who's worse. I don't know who's worse. Orochimaru or him. I don't know.
Definitely Hisoka.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because Orochimaru goes on to be, somewhat a good person.
I mean, we've seen instances of I don't even know how we even got on this conversation.
If we're talking about creep factor, definitely Hisoka.
Wait till you watch the anime that you sent by accident, that Mushoku Tensei. You will be like, what the fuck? I'm telling you.
Same shit,
dude. It is one of the most out of pocket animes I've ever seen in my life. But that shit is fire.
Yeah, like
you'll watch it and you'll look at me, Ty, and be like, Brent, this is the shit I sent you. I'm like, yeah, it is, and you'll be like, what the fuck? It's really out of pocket, but it's so good.
I bet I gotta check that out. Okay, yeah, because like I didn't even realize I sent it to you. Like, I know it was like a montage of different stuff.
Yeah, well, you sent it, and I didn't go back and watch it first. I stumbled over on Funimation, and then I was like, wait a minute, what's the anime that Ty sent me? And then I went back, I was like, what the fuck? It was the one I just watched.
Damn, that's crazy. I'm gonna check that out. I'm definitely gonna check that out.
It's so good.
All right. I don't. We sidetracked. My bad. We sidetracked a little bit. That's okay. We always do that. So just to get back to the chapter real quick. So what about the Stussy thing? Like that was crazy too.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about Sanji hitting on
No,
her?
Stussy. I mean, Stussy. I can't believe I said Stussy. Kuma's daughter. Bonnie.
Oh, Bonnie.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. Bonnie's thing, because she took a little dip into her father's past, and Kuma went through it, bro. He out here getting beat up and stuff as a kid, bro. Okay. Like, he's a big ass kid. Like, I thought he was like 15. Like how old is he in this picture? Like,
he looks really young, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, like, but he's so big. It's just like, yeah, he looks. Damn, he's got to be like 10. Like body wise, he looks like 20, but like, age wise, I think he might be like 10. And I wonder where he's at.
It looks like it's like regular civilians and like Celestials beating on him.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because when they're speaking, it speaks like they're part of that tribe. He's just like, I guess, the anomaly or something. Yeah. And that leads me to believe, what kind of tribe was he in?
Because I
want to know I want to know who Bonnie's mom is. Let's be real.
I remember.
Yeah, I need to know that too.
I forgot what chapter it was that they said Kuma was a special race.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, so are these just people too, or these are like just random ass slaves? I think they're
just random people. Yeah.
Random people.
Yeah, but it's got to make you wonder who Bonnie's mom is, because how did Kuma make Bonnie?
I mean, well, whoever's Odin and Toki. Same thing. I'm just saying. I've seen that post like so many times. I'm just saying.
I want to say so much, but I can't because of YouTube.
Patreon.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that Patreon, because goddamn, I got a lot to say about that. Oh, but Brent, to your question on a serious tip, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a princess or something. I wouldn't even be surprised at this point, because it seems like every character we get, and they belong to a special race or something, they usually have like a princess type wife.
So like Disney.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they need to be in the Disney in the Disney wives princesses section, bro. I don't know, it's crazy, but it seems, but Bonnie, she breaks down, she's crying, and she's like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to go do it, but she wanted to understand her father more, so she goes back into
I think it is the celestial dragons.
You think so?
Because he says the people are saying you get back there right now. If you escape, they'll kill every last one of us. And he's like, I don't want to go back.
Which is crazy. So it's crazy. But do you think that homie was? Wait, actually, no. I do theorize that this happens on Egghead Island. I think.
You think it happened on Egghead?
Yeah, because he doesn't want to go back because they're doing something, and they might be doing tests on him.
Remember, they're from the Sorbet Kingdom.
Ooh, right. But even so, I think maybe they started experimenting on him earlier, and then maybe he escaped. Maybe he escaped, went back to his kingdom somehow, got with his wife, had it, because he's an adult. Because when we last see him as a young adult, he's with Vegapunk somehow.
Correct. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think maybe Vegapunk found him. They were like, yo, let's experiment on him real quick. He got away. He lived his life for a minute, had Bonnie, somehow got captured again or came of his own free will, and then he became Kuma of today. There's so much we don't freaking know.
I do like what Oda's doing with Bonnie and Kuma, where he's showing the flashbacks with Bonnie and showing Kuma currently climbing the red line.
Right. And he's still climbing that line too. He get damaged too. It's crazy. And
two things I want to talk about in this chapter. One is the stuff at the end, but The one I want to
Yes.
the one I want to talk about right now is apparently there's a traitor on the island.
Oh shit,
Now,
that's right.
now
right.
there's so many theories. It might be one of the punk bodies. I don't know. Like, we're not. When this happened, I knew immediately we're not leaving Egghead anytime soon.
Because we got to find out that traitor.
We got to find out the traitor. We're getting surrounded by the Marines right now as we speak.
And homie's on his way too.
Yeah.
Kizaru's on his way. He's on his way. So does that mean we're gonna get a direct? You know, are we gonna have a fight between Kizaru and the Straw Hats again?
I can see that.
I can see it too.
I just want Luffy to fight 1v1. No fucking help, man. Getting tired of it.
I hope we get that too, because I really want to see the full extent of his power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really want to see him put in that work and get fired.
Yeah, exactly. Lucci's not a contest. Like, we all knew he was going to eat him.
I mean, yeah, of course.
We completely forgot to bring this up, but Zoro has the drip in this chapter.
No, I was gonna bring that up last, but yes. Do you see him in that Vegapunk out? Yo.
Also, his swords are not on his side; they're on his back.
Do you know what I wanted to talk about?
Yeah.
The fact that Sanji told him to sit down. Sanji's like, sit, dog. Sit, boy.
He said, yeah, if you go missing, we're gonna have to go find you then.
Yo, that was the funniest shit in this whole chapter. Like, yo, everybody's like, yo, he's like, yo, I'm gonna go find what's the name? He's like, no.
No, Sanji and Robin are like,
yo, Chopper and Nami. No, was it Chopper and Robin that don't really say shit. Even she was like, just go sit down with Luffy. Just relax.
Oh, speaking of that, one of my favorite things from this chapter was Zoro and Luffy talking about Lucci and Kaku and Water 7 and stuff like that.
Oh, I love that. That part I really love. That was like one of my favorite parts in the chapter too. Because it's like, you know, they reminiscing back against Water 7. Like,
we didn't get a flashback. They were just reminiscing.
Yeah, like, yo, remember when we were struggling against these two? It's crazy. And now look at us, we're beating their ass with no problems. It's crazy. Oh man. But yeah, let's get to the money shot of this chapter. We see Big News Morgans again. He said, you know, he's doing his job. He's like, all right, listen, I found out about Luffy being on Egghead with not Kuma. With Vegapunk. He's trying to take him away. Make a thing for that. Make a news story about that.
I'm not surprised. That's the news in our world too, bro.
Which is crazy because it's like, how is he getting this information? How is he getting this?
That's what I'm wondering as well.
That's what I need to know. Like, how is he getting these scoops? I don't understand this. You know, so we get to the money shot here. We see Vivi and Wappool. And seemingly Morgans have them under.
Did you say Wappool?
Under Wappool. Wappool. Let's say Wappool.
It sounded like you said whack pool.
That's not how you say it?
No, it's Wappool.
No, he said it right. Wappool.
I thought it was Wappool. It's not it? I thought that's always how you said it, Wappool.
Oh,
like Whirlpool, but just Wappool.
We'll just go with it. We'll just go with it.
I bet. So we see both of them under the asylum of Big News Morgan. So I didn't expect that. What did you guys think about that? Did y'all expect that? Did you not expect that?
I was not expecting this at the end, honestly.
I wasn't either. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, go ahead, Bert.
I didn't expect Wapple to be there, but I definitely I expected someone to keep.
So it makes sense, though.
I expected Vivi to show up at some point because we all talked about that a little while ago.
Yes. Yeah. But I thought she was like kidnapped or something. Like maybe Blackbeard got her on the side or something. Didn't tell nobody.
I think.
Morgan's out here going.
Morgan's all escaped together.
And Morgan's all going here. Vivi, stopped crying like a little.
Because remember, Wapple can also he can make a hole inside his body or something like that. I forgot.
He has some weird ass powers.
You're thinking Beiji. You're thinking Beiji.
No. He could do it too. He can make a.
No wait, couldn't he make a weapon or something like that?
His mouth was the weapon. Shit, he could turn his whole face into like.
Damn, bro. This nigga is
I think Wapple did something for him and Vivi to escape together because whatever happened at the reverie, because we still don't know.
You know what? And that's what got me to thinking. I think they were getting rid of the world leaders. I think that was the point of that.
I think so too.
Because Wapu was there with them. And why does he need to seek asylum? Because he's very scared. He's like, yo, don't let nobody know I'm here. Like, yo, don't, you know what I mean? So what if that was to get rid of all of the world leaders so that finally what's his name? Emu, thank you, Brent. Emu or Prophet. Emu is ready to take over. So what if that was the whole thing, just to assassinate everybody in all the kingdoms? Because remember, they got rid of the other kingdoms too.
Yeah, but if they wanted to do that, they could have just did that like they did to Lucia.
Yeah.
Right. Which leads me to believe maybe something happened to where now Emu has something now to where it's like, okay, now we can get rid of all of these kingdoms, and I can start ruling over everybody.
You know, I'm glad you brought this up because I think it was yesterday, the day before, I saw the panel where it was.
Excuse you.
What was Sabo's brother again? Stussy? I don't remember the guy's name.
Who?
Sabo's brother.
You talking about Ballad brother? From the
Sabo's
kingdom?
brother, the one that was like a celestial.
He's not important.
He was looking at the empty throne, and the 20 swords that were all lined up right before the throne, how there was not supposed to be a king on the throne and it was supposed to be an empty throne. And it's just funny, like Emu was walking, and like in the later panel you see another sword right there. I'm just thinking like maybe that was Emu, like changing the world behind the scenes.
That could be possible. That could definitely be possible. I mean, it's possible because apparently Emu is, I don't know how long Emu's been around, but Emu's been around, I want to say, for a very long time, like pre-existing Luffy. So apparently something came up to where Emu's like, listen, I'm ready to take over. Let's get rid of these kingdoms right now. So that could be it, man. I don't know.
Also, Dolphy's family was part of one of the 20 kingdoms as well.
Which is crazy to think too.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's still at Impel.
So that's another thing that I wanted to bring up. I have to find the conversation on the Facebook page, because Oda got some of the inspiration from the Don Quixote book about the 20 swords being thrown right in front of the empty throne. I'll have to look for it later.
Okay, got you. But that's what I love about Oda. I love that Oda is able to use like real world stuff and put it into the story. Like I feel
it's
like
the thing I told you a few weeks ago. The 21 grams, when you lose when the person dies, they lose 21 grams. That was an actual thing in our world.
I never knew that. I know, like when you pass, like you lose, like you pass gas or something like that. But I never knew that.
You lose your soul
or something like that
is what it was.
Can you imagine you losing your soul causes you to fart? Like that's crazy.
I do that every day.
And it's a wonder you're still here.
Yeah, see, dude. The moment I see my ex-wife, I immediately lose my soul. I'm just like, no, don't want to be there.
Ty, you seen all the scary movies, right?
The good ones, yes.
You remember the one with Kevin Hart and Anthony?
Yeah.
How do you go to sleep dead and wake up? How do you go to sleep dead and wake up dead? That whole
Yo, I can't. Anyway. Yo, so we're at the end of the chapter. Stupid ass. We're at the end of the chapter. So what did you guys give it as a score? What would you guys give?
7.5. 7.5.
7.5.
But mainly because Vivi's there, and I love Vivi.
Around the same.
7.5.
Yeah, me too. I would say 7 out of 10.
If Vivi wasn't there, I would have been like 6.
You know, next chapter, Oda's coming with that heat, though.
That's usually what he does. This was like exposition to like the main shit that he's gonna go. So yeah, that's true.
So what do you guys think is gonna happen?
I don't even know.
I don't know. That is a good question. You know what? As a Prediction? I think that not Zoro. I'm sorry, guys, I can't think today.
GCI.
No. No, one of the admirals is coming.
Kizaru.
Kizaru, thank you. I think Kizaru is gonna come on the island. Fine.
Oh,
like he's
sure.
gonna actually step on the island and be like, all right, we'll destroy hats so I can go get this dude. I think that's really gonna happen. That's my prediction. What about you guys? What's your prediction?
I don't even know, bro. I really don't, because I'll say one thing. Odo come with it from left field and right field.
I think one of Vegapunk's is actually the traitor.
That's what I thought too.
Which one do you think though, specifically?
Logic.
Or do you have one in mind?
Probably. What was it? The first one?
The woman?
Stussy one. Logic or whatever it was.
I just think one of Vegapunk's in general is the traitor.
Okay, so you don't have a specific one in mind. Just one of them.
I just think one of them.
Got you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I hope it's not Stussy because I think we already did the double cross. We already did that.
Yeah, that would weaken it a little bit more.
Yeah, so I hope it's not Stussy. I don't think it is, but I hope it's not. I hope it is one of the Vegapunks though. You think it's Shaka?
That'd be shocking.
Isn't he supposed to be like Logic because there's Logic, there's Evil, there's I'm forgetting him right now, but I know those two for sure. The rest of the Vegapunks, I don't remember what they're supposed to be, but I remember the first two are Logic and Evil.
But right. Evil's Lilith, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's. Something tells me it's Shaka. Something just tells me it's Shaka. Because you could have logic, because a lot of the villains do have logic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So logic is not the same thing with morality, because if it's logical, then you throw morality out the door. So
yeah,
I think it is Shaka. I'm gonna say Shaka. That's what I'm.
We know Big Mom didn't have logic. We know Big Mom didn't have logic.
That's that is a 304, my guy.
It's about child support alone.
You don't need child support, bro. She has a whole island. What do you mean?
Those dads, though.
The government don't want to bother with her. She's too powerful, bro. Nah.
Yo, and it's crazy to think about. She started having her kids when she was with Rocks, or like before Rocks, or something like that.
She was like what, 17?
18 or something like that.
That's
dude, you'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. I know it's not, but it'd be crazy if Big Mom and Roxy Exabeck had Blackbeard. That'd be crazy.
Who's the oldest in Big Mom's family as far as her sons and her daughters?
Parasparrow is the oldest.
I still think Blackbeard's a clone of Exabeck.
But you know what? Now that you say that, it might be. It's possible.
Well, Big Mom and Roxy Exabeck had a baby. It's Blackbeard.
I mean, she was having kids out there like nothing.
He was giving her box up like it was a box of chocolates, man. I don't know.
Remember her thing is for her families to have each of each specific race.
Yes. So I mean, maybe Exabeck had to be the special race. Had to. So I maybe.
We don't even know who Yamato's mom is. But I think it's Big Mom.
See,
I think it's Big Mom. I think it's Big Mom.
That's the other thing. Like,
I'm not even mad at that either.
There's still stuff about like these special races that we don't know, like the Oni,
right.
the long arm, long legs.
Even the
Kuma's
Giants
race, whatever that is. The Lunarians, the Giants,
right,
Fishmen.
Right. And I know Big Mom tried to get to every race that she could.
The only one she was missing were the
I think it was Giants though,
and like 2 other races or something like that. Oh, I just remember right now the 3-Eye tribe with pudding. That's another one.
Yeah.
Ooh. So,
And right now, Blackbeard's got her.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, she had to been smashing. She had to have a baby every year, right?
Because if you're saying,
Well, she was on the Rocks Pirates, and she was getting those off.
and that was like what 40 years ago in One Piece, or like or longer than that.
She's good at getting rocks off, apparently.
Too
Bad
good.
joke.
Too
Bad.
good. Too good. Too good. Yo, because I'm really thinking, like, yo, like, she had a dude every year, bro. She had a baby every year, bro.
Petal Sparrow, Oven, Katakuri,
And
the
the Mirror Girl, Moon.
Brule.
Brule.
Those are her oldest kids. So maybe those are some of the kids from the Rocks, or maybe before Rocks. Who knows?
I would have said Katakuri probably, but I don't know, because he looks like a fisherman to me.
He does. He really does.
So I wouldn't put it past him if he was a fisherman. I wouldn't put it past him.
No, he's a donut.
Donuts.
Now that you brought that up, Jack is also a fisherman.
Yeah, but he's kind of poop.
But I wonder where he came from though, because
that's true.
He's more human than like Fishman. Like appearance wise.
Yeah.
I still say Ulti's the only good one on the entire Beast Pirates that actually mattered.
He could be underwater and just he could breathe underwater. That's the only good thing about it.
Oh yeah, because he was. We got to do a video on that.
Can you imagine being on the Beast Pirates? Well, Jack's in the water again. We got any non-devil fruit eaters around here?
Like, yo, we did. Yeah, I mean, we need somebody, please. Ultimately, be like, yo, I'm here.
But it is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy though, if you think about Jack. Like, we know he's poop, but think about the statement: he survived an attack by Zhao, but he's losing to Dogster. Like what?
I mean, I think he would have lost to him before if he didn't cheat. If he didn't cheat, they would have took him.
Yeah, but realistically, how do you survive something as big as Zhao, but then lose to the dog?
You know, I'm thinking Jack. Besides Kaido, Jack was one of those people that was always getting injured throughout the fight as well.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't remember anybody else getting injured and then coming back besides Luffy and like Kaido and fucking Jack.
Nah, Utsuli too. Utsuli was getting
Utsuli.
She was getting nailed like crazy. Still kept getting back.
That was mostly because of her freaking Zoan fruit.
Oh yeah.
You know, her and
Page One.
Page One, yeah.
Hey, what?
Yeah, but he didn't make it to page 2.
He definitely didn't. He was done after page 2. And then Utsuli was done. I mean, but Utsuli,
she took a lot.
Special attack. Yeah.
That's
why I would say she's the most impressive out of that group.
She fought people like Big Mom, Nami, Usopp, Luffy, Yamato. I mean, she went after everybody.
You know which fight from Wano they made a little bit better in the anime? The Who's Who in Jinbei one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but that was over in like 2 episodes, if that.
Literally 2 episodes. They didn't want to waste no time. They wanted to get to the main part of it, which was Who's Who saying that he was the one responsible for that fruit, to guard that fruit.
Oh yeah, and then we're gonna. I think we're
and then Sun God Mika shit. Well. That was it.
Yeah.
Jinbei was just like, "Bop."
Jinbei got pissed, bro. He was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna
full coating
disrespect."
Full coat hockey, Jinbei.
Dude, Jinbei rocked Who's Who.
See, that's why I like some of these like panels and stuff like that in One Piece. I like to see it animated to see how much better they.
Oh, for sure.
And
like
they never fail.
Right. Like I want to see. You know the one with Gear 5, Luffy is at the lightning.
Oh yeah.
I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see that.
Yes.
I want to see how that shit look.
Bro.
I need to see how that look. Oh my god.
You know what? Now that you brought that up, Kaido's Susanoo form, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Oh,
right before Luffy does his final punch.
I need to see that too. Cause if it's a black flame, bro, it's Susanoo, bro. Cause there ain't no way, bro. What if it's a black flame, bro?
That's good.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That's gonna go.
That would be so. I'll be like, bro. Oh, I can't wait for those shit to be. Oh man, I can't wait for that.
You already said you got to wait till December, bro. Give it time. Give it time.
Another one. Zoro saying that line. Oh, if that's the case, then I'll become the king of hell. Right before he finishes king.
If you can even find it.
Oh,
if you can't find hell, that's crazy.
the Grim Reaper. I wonder how they're gonna adapt that.
Ooh. Right, did he fight the Grim Reaper or he?
I don't even know. I don't even know. Oda.
Tell me right lost.
Now.
No, he ran and got lost.
I can see that happening too. All right, bro, you just...
That's how Zoro always survives. Once he dies, he runs away from the Grim Reaper and he gets lost.
I remember I was watching, I forgot whose video it was on YouTube, saying it's been a while since we've seen since Water 7, all the Straw Hats upgrading their powers in arc.
True.
It's been a while.
I still want them to get rid of Usopp. I know they're not going to, but they need to.
Can I say who was the underdog of this arc that held his own? Chopper.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Wano?
He held his own. Held his own against Queen.
But see, that's the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. Nami was willing to fight Uchi. You got Chopper, who was willing to fight everybody, and do the lesson.
The one thing I didn't like in Wano was the whole Nami and Usopp running from Ulti.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But Nami after once Otama got injured, she was okay, I'm gonna step up. Yeah,
that is when she decided to step up. But
Usopp on the side was like, "Yo, listen, just leave it alone."
And it's the thing that surprised me was Chopper holding his own against Queen.
Yeah, and even in that manga, I mean, in the anime, you see it more. He held him for a minute.
Yeah, he went
for a minute.
Flat.
Chopper's gonna get the credit he's due, bro.
Oh yeah.
He went from 100 bounties to 1,000. He got that extra 900,
And he could use. I remember he could use Monster Point now without a problem, right?
I think he can, but I think if he uses it for too long, he has to go back to that small, adorable form. Yeah. Which, how do you even do that? You gonna make him more cuter, bro?
I mean, that's the same thing with Luffy's Gear 3.
It's crazy. We haven't seen him do that in a minute, too.
Yeah, we did. The last episode. He
went Chibi?
No, I'm talking about Gear 3.
Oh no! I'm saying when he gets very small, when he
doesn't have that disability anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We haven't even seen that in a very long time. You don't even have to do that at this point. But I think it's cool that he could do that if he wanted to.
Be honest though, if they would have animated that, have little Luffy come up the kite, I'll be like, come on, let's go.
No. Just hit him no, that's adorable. Just get out of here.
have him talk like Mickey. Woohoo! Let's go.
Yo, I want him to do that with the Gear 5. He's got to.
Dude, have Luffy go Gear 5 and go as Mickey Mouse. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Come Storm! Woohoo! You want to jump rope, Kaido? Woohoo!
Dude, I would die laughing if they did.
Yo, if I see Mickey pop up one time.
Como no, Red Rocco.
One punch. Woohoo!
I was gonna derail this whole so far. I was about to say Goofy as Zoro.
What?
Nah, Goofy, bro. Nah.
I gotta get going, guys.
All right, bro. Go ahead, man. All right, man. We're gonna see you later. All right.
Y'all have a great day.
You too, bro. Later. Yo, I'm gonna say something else too. Yo, I definitely do want to see Kaido and Luffy's now their fight, now up until Gear 5. I definitely want to see that. I definitely want to see that animated and how they're gonna do that big reveal. Or that big moment before the big reveal.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, this year for One Piece anime is gonna be crazy.
Yo, and you know what? That's what's the name was. I don't know if you watch for Neverworld.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Because he's been doing it for a long time. The anime joints. He's been doing it forever.
Oh,
you know
really?
what I mean? Yeah, he been doing it since I was in college, like junior college. Like he been doing it for mad long. And even he said, like, yo, this arc has been the most beautifully drawn art in the One Piece like anime.
Definitely.
And I gotta agree with him because every episode was damn near on point. I can't imagine a worse episode. And they're consistently great with the animation. Like it's like you said before, it's like a movie.
Definitely.
It's crazy. Yeah. Do you have anything to add, bro, or you good?
I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, me too. All right. All right, because we gotta get ready for that next episode. All right, so guys, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Definitely comment down below. Let us know down below what else do you want us to talk about, One Piece wise, or just anime and manga wise, or comic book wise. Let us know down in the comments down below. And we're out of here, guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I love you guys. See you guys later. See you in the next one.
GCI.
GCI. That might be the name of the episode. I don't know.